Alright, it's my time to return right about now. I think I managed to clock in just under 10 minutes, so there you go. But yes, it's time for me to continue with something I've been doing for a few streams now. And which I'm gonna get done before the end of January at least. It should be kind of interesting because I pretty much quietly decided that I do want to make or to do a certain part of this that will probably take me quite a while. It will be the longest part of the whole shtick by quite a bit, but if looking at the stuff I have, including the stuff I'm going to be doing today, I calculate that I'm going to be spending like 1, 2, 3... I don't know. This takes me about 3 or 4 streams, I would say like 6 or 7 streams to finish this, which I mean should be doable, considering I'm probably gonna have some time off at the end of the year, so. And the thing that I am doing this to prepare for doesn't even come out until the end of January next year, so. But, you know, to actually get that stuff done, I need to get it done, so excuse me for a second as I accidentally knock stuff over while reaching for the things I'm gonna need. Alright. Because, yeah, guess what? The surface area in this little night table thing that I have to my right is not very ample at all. But I also have a what do you call it? A GameCube controller adapter with USB stuff that I can use now, so I guess I can use that for Smash and also for stuff on PC, so that's neat. And I probably will at some point. Don't know about on stream, but not even sure if I need to unplug this right now, because I don't. So here's a fun fact. I have a Bluetooth adapter dongle too, which I'm gonna be needing for this, I think. But well, I'm gonna be needing Bluetooth for this, what I mean. But I actually don't know if like the motherboard that I'm currently using has Bluetooth natively or not. Let me try and figure it out now. Go to the thing. Go to the thing. Because I can switch over to this scene for the time being, even though it doesn't really make a difference. Go here, start this. Now what? I guess this, hold on. Here, do that. Okay, I'm gonna give it a minute, and if it doesn't detect this, then I'm gonna assume that it needs the dongle. Actually, I think there's a faster way to make sure. If I go to control panel, it should give me like a Bluetooth thing, shouldn't it? Maybe. Maybe I need to search for it. Yeah, this thing. What the fuck is this? Pocket controller. Add Bluetooth or other device. Couldn't connect. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need a dongle actually. Should be right here. Alright, please excuse me for a minute. Technical difficulties ongoing. Apologies, technical difficulties over. But basically what happened is something I had somehow avoided for like year or so that I've had the Bluetooth thingy. Is that because it is so tiny, it basically went under everything. And I had to fish around for it, which was fun. But now it's in place. Oh. So let me see. Now in theory all I'd have to do is this. Let's see. This and wait. There you go. Okay, there it is. It's in place. First, now I also need to plug this in so I can use the sensor bar. So I do. Alright, let's see. And now I open up the thing which has the wrong icon so I can actually see it properly. Alright, there we go. iTunes, get iTunes, what am I telling you? Also mouse, please, you know. Actually click only the amount of times that I tell you to. Alright, so should be the correct thing. There we are. And I think the graphic thing is wrong though, it's supposed to be 16 by 9, there we go. Perfect. Now all I gotta do is this, I think, maybe, possibly, hopefully. I did it. And speaking of iTunes, it's time for you to be quiet, there we go. Let's see. See how loud this is actually. I'd say plenty.
Resident Evil, The Dark Side Chronicles.
The Dark Side Chronicles, alright. Let's go to file 2, which is our file. Before I start it though, let me... Actually, this isn't the correct one, what am I doing? This is our file, but I'm not playing this game right now, I forgot. I'm supposed to be playing the other one. Supposed to be playing this one. Which, you know, big difference, but... Now we're doing this in the correct order, and that involves playing this now. Just needs to... Software capture, please. Let me very, very quietly, you know, very, very quietly. What the fuck is it? Why is it not showing up? Also, why is the graphics wrong again? It's supposed to be that. There. Reload or something, I don't know. That... Do I need to restart OBS or something? Hold on. Let's create a new entry for this, okay.
Welcome to the Umbrella Chronicles.
And don't capture that, capture the specific window.
498
That one. If you would. But she doesn't want to, hold on. We'll capture other windows like, I don't know, iTunes.
The outbreak occurred in the summer of 1998. It started in the American Midwestern town of Raccoon City and brought hell to earth.
For some reason,
The
OBS is
T-virus
being
was
really
developed
stupid
as a
right now.
biological-
Also be quiet, Wesker, I'm trying to figure things out. Damn it. Alright, hold on. Alright, let me try something. Let me try restarting this and closing this and opening that again. Please stand back for technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Uh-oh. And I'm gonna have to do this again too. This thing isn't going to automatically work. Well, I don't know. Am I gonna need to use this again? Maybe it's already properly set up. I guess there's one way to find out. Alright. Let's try this. Hey, you capture that thing, please. Yeah, there you go. See? Why does it work now, but it didn't work a second ago? Oh, whatever. It's time to play video games. Finally, after that ordeal.
Welcome to the Umbrella Chronicles. Accessing file number 249811149RC.
Shall watch the intro on this again so I don't remember
Biohazard.
what the deal is with it.
The outbreak occurred in the summer of 1998.
Yes, it did.
It started in the American Midwestern town of Raccoon City and brought hell to Earth. The T-virus was developed as a biological weapon.
Okay, there we go. For some reason,
Proliferated amongst the unsuspecting public. It metamorphosed them into living death zombies.
mic audio levels are really spiking now for some reason. After it disconnected for a second, hold on. And because I'm probably bumping into it a whole bunch more. Hold on.
Umbrella's
Maybe
mission
that's
statement
fine if
had
I
always
just
been
don't speak
preserving
right into it
the
like this.
health of
Okay.
people. But beneath this bright statement lurked the shadow of Oswald E. Spencer's ambition.
End of file concerning the outbreak incident in Raccoon City.
The truth behind the rise and fall of Umbrella is something to which only a select few are privy. The beginning of the end started on the outskirts of Raccoon City in the Arklay Mountains.
Yeah, we already know this part. It's the what do you call it? The Resident Evil 0 bit. We already done that one. So let's fast forward a little bit to where we actually are.
The Umbrella Chronicles.
In this, Jesus Christ, hold on. Let me unplug the microphone actually and unplug it again because it's doing ridiculous shit right now. Okay, testing. No, it's still doing that shit. Hold on. Let me go in the... go in the control panel this time. No, I'm going to power options. I don't need that. Hello, hello. I don't know, it seems fine on the power thing, the sound menu. It's just OBS being stupid with sound spikes for some reason. Alright. Well, I guess we're just gonna keep it like this, but anyway. Previously on Resident Evil canon summary game. Resident Evil 0 happened, Resident Evil 1 happened, and then in an alternative universe, aka Dark Side Chronicles, as well as the actual universe in which it took place, Resident Evil 2 happened, but there was something else going on at the same time. Let's find out what that was. Let's play as Jill Valentine, the one that actually matters in this. We never see this guy again after this game, spoiler alert. Well, except in fucking spin-offs like this one that we tell the same story. You know where else you do see him, though? He became one of the main characters for a while in the fucking Paul W.S. Anderson movies, so... What an accomplishment. What weapon? I guess we're gonna take the submachine gun. Let's remember the boss fights in this. I'm gonna take this one, actually. The HP. And we were gonna upgrade the shotgun and then the regular shotgun. And maybe the Magnum. Yes. It's time to start the game. It's time to go.
Raccoon City was a town under the thumb of Umbrella.
Back to Raccoon City.
The virus washed over the city like a tidal wave, and in its wake left a living hell filled with ungodly creatures. Umbrella, under the guise of helping the hapless citizen, sent in their private military, the UBCS security force. Jill Valentine, a member of STARS, finds herself still trapped in the nightmare she thought she left behind with the mansion incident.
See, it's kind of funny because like the other STARS members were trying to warn everyone else about Umbrella, but while Chris got away in time because he was investigating the Euro branch, Jill just kind of stuck around and now she's in the middle of everything. Oh boy. This game is rated E. Actually, it probably isn't, but I know what I mean. Just kind of curious now, what is the actual rating for this game?
You okay?
I'm fine. That's some good shooting.
We've got to get out of here.
Now this game
A
is
rescue
rated M,
chopper's on its way.
so it's
Come with
fine,
me.
I guess. Alright, here we go. Let's see how this is gonna go. In this game, you know, as you might remember, you can't actually upgrade the basic gun, oh boy. Which I like to use nowadays. I think getting headshots with it might be a little easier, so you can tell. More headshots that actually, you know, blow the enemy's head off, which is what they're supposed to do, but I don't know how much anything to that is way, way smaller than the actual area of the head.
You're not a civilian, are you? You've got some moves.
I'm a
Shit.
member of STARS.
I missed a
The
weapon.
name's Jill Valentine.
Or did I?
Stars. No wonder.
There we go.
So you're pretty elite then.
And you are?
I'm Carlos. Corporal Carlos Oliveira. I've been using a gun since I was a kid. So you're safe as long as you stick with me.
Let's keep on having a leisurely chat while these guys are closing in on us. Damn it. I don't really know any ways to what the fuck. Any way to... interrupt attacks of this guy, so then just kill with one hit, which I'm trying to my credit. Power got knocked out twice, that sounds like fun. Let's destroy the bodies of those who are not zombies, shall we? Oh yeah, I still don't know how to use the grenades in this game. Probably figure it out. Oh boy, fucking spinning zombies. And I died already, oh boy. So that's a good start. I will continue. Maybe I should learn how to use those grenades. Maybe I should use the other weapons, which since I'm apparently not very competent with the basic gun, which is what I was very, very insistent on using all the time. And you're close enough to Alpha. Done with the counterattacks at least. If nothing else, I got that going for me. Trying to go for these headshots that are instant kills, but
You're not a civilian, are you? You've got some moves.
I'm a member of STARS. The name's Jill Valentine.
Stars. No wonder. So you're pretty elite then.
And you are?
I'm Carlos. Corporal Carlos Oliveira.
Oh.
I've been using a gun since I was a kid. So you're safe as long as you stick with me.
I think it's time for me to switch weapons. Hold on. Where's the... Alright, weapon switching looks different for this one. That's why you gotta press up and down to cycle. Instead of having like hotkeys or directions assigned to each one. Yeah. Okay, I don't know why the counterattack didn't work there. I was in the front. Now it's time to use this. Fuck it. How the fuck do you use the grenades is what I want to know. Right. Well, not just the guy right next to us, but also like the spitter and by several things. Actually, let's see. Oh, fuck. I think it's so precisely that, actually. But we don't do that. Sure cool, like having to use all my special gun ammo on the last enemies.
There's so many of them. We're screwed.
Hey, you can do this exact thing in Resident Evil 3 actually, which this part is based on. Oh, let's just calmly right here, wait for these guys to actually come towards us.
Take that!
That's a smart thing to do. Oh, we got doggos. Apparently the doggos are the easiest things to counter with this gun. get a figure. Yeah, I'm gonna think that's very much. I just realized I can use this thing back. There we go. Which somehow doesn't
They've all been
affect me,
killed
even
here,
though
too.
I'm right next to it too. I was just to walk right in the middle of them. Well, I mean, while they're getting up, I guess would be the time to do this. Do you have any guns? No, I don't. Now I do. Yeah.
Take that!
I get the feeling that things are gonna be just a little bit different. There's another map, I'm pretty sure that's recycled from Resident Evil Outbreak on the PS2. Look at that, we get an opportunity zombies at least. It's very true to the original
Something's
games
over there.
on PS1. It's close.
This way.
From the very edge of the screen, so
Down there! Jump for it!
it's really easy to respond to that. But yeah, isn't it probably really cool to see the iconic, like, t-shirt and Daisy Duke's Girl Zombie in the Resident Evil 2 remake? It's one of the things I'm looking forward to. I don't know if I should try to make these lights switch. Like the lights are a lot less conspicuous. Sewer alleyway. Oh, fuck. You would think that if they were next to you, it'd be easy to get a headshot, but... Thought you would be wrong. I should even remember if you go into the sewer in Resident Evil 3. If you do, I'm pretty sure it's not like this. How to shoot the speeders in the ice. And I'm pretty sure, I do vaguely remember you do fight scooters in Resident Evil 3, but I don't think it's in sewers, it's in the... There's a clock tower
This
level.
entire town must be dead.
And that's where you... Oh yeah, you do go underground a couple of times actually, but you don't fight spiders. You fight something very specific and terrible, which I'm pretty sure is gonna show up in this. I think it's actually the boss of this stage, if I recall. One of the worst giant animal monsters that's ever been invented for this franchise. Headshots at least. Lost this zombie. This zombie's just kind of staring at us very intently before it moves. Yeah, at least we're getting a bunch of headshots. I'd say that's
We can't get
anything.
through this way.
We'll have to double back.
Not without, oh
Take that!
fuck. Not without rupturing a water tank at least. Better be serious and stop me anything, that's what you need to do. Oh, the game backing up for this one. Oh, that is not effect. Hey, we're actually doing it. Actually not completely sucking at the game somehow. No, we do grab the thing. It's weird. If you don't hit them right before, then they... Jeez, hold on. See, this happens. They, like, tilt their heads back and it's actually really difficult to hit them in the sweet spot. Come on. But I get the feeling there's something in this that I want. hit it a bunch of times to even get it. Uh-oh.
There's no end to them!
There's actually no end to the emotion. Expressed by the voice actors here, as you can tell. Thank goodness I get the option to counterattack and all of these guys instead of them just straight up slapping me like they love to. Oh.
We have to keep going.
Oh, this guy was hitting for that, I guess. It's right next to one of these fuckers that we can surf around. What I noticed that we pretty much haven't been getting any files on this level. It's kind of been really uneventful in that regard. Only been getting like ammo and the odd herb. But there we go, 23 critical hits. I'd say that's pretty good at least. And we got to the checkpoint, which, you know, also means that it's not guaranteed instant death if we
Ways to go.
I'll make it after here. I guess we're doing that because that's really stuff that can destroy us. I actually do wonder though, since this game apparently does, you know, as we've just seen, does have split routes in some levels. But as you might recall, the level ranking is based on, well, I mean, I guess that's not necessarily an exclusive thing, but level ranking is based on how many items you find. This fucking map. Better get familiar with this particular screen because I've been seeing a lot of that bonus levels in this, which might be depending on how well we do it. If not so much depending on how well we do these levels or anything like
Keep
that.
behind cover.
We were too late to help.
I'm really car, sir. Oh. Maybe the cars are the things that are hiding the files inside. Oh. That was all the samples here. What do we got here? Crazy truck driver. I guess we need Dodge, right? Could it be the same truck? Well, I really don't think it's the same truck driver from the start of Resident Evil 2, because that wouldn't make any sense. But it might be a callback to that. Truck driver from the movie Duel by Steven Spielberg. More sense, clearly. Which is based on one of the stories that Richard Matheson wrote, one of the great word fiction authors of the 20th century. Or the late 20th century, this is true. Fun fact for you. Oh boy, we have to... Those all we got hunters. I don't remember if there were hunters in Resident Evil 3, but I have found remembering if they were these kind of hunters or like the ones that have frog faces. Because I do remember very clearly that the ones with frog faces are in Resident Evil 3. It's like the game that introduces them.
Up there!
Got it. Leave it to me.
Oh, leave it to me to get hit repeatedly even if you... they're all fucking stairs. Fuck this. Oh shit. I died, but I have the FA spray. There's no questioning very much how it is that. Oh boy, there was a fucking herb right down there. Oh, whatever. Oh. I forgot what I was saying 2 seconds ago. That's how good my memory is. I have a feeling these guys are gonna spit. Oh, let's say fuck it. How come I'm somehow able to stagger this guy? Oh shit. Stagger this guy with the normal ass pistol, and yet most of them just don't even respond, don't even flinch. Hello. Can't even see what that was about the ACA actually. I'm surprised that's not what I'm doing. Sure, I guess I'll grab that herb, even though I'm probably gonna need it in a second here. Feeling how I decided we did not need it then. So I like how that guy completely missed the guys right next to him. It's like, Joe, what are you doing? If you had knocked that guy into the other guys, you could have giving yourself a lot more breathing room there. I'm going to do this somehow or another, I guess. And we could be doing worse, I suppose. I don't know how that explosion that just happened, but oh well. Sounds like there's something I can pick up over there. That other guy. See what fuck's it. There you go. That's what you should have done to begin with, and I just passed another, gun pickup, and I couldn't pick it up. Oh, yeah, there's some explosions going on. They seem very predictable. Oh. You failed. This guy seems kind of stuck behind that column there. Can we go back and turn around so I can pick up those guns that I missed? No? Okay. Fuck. Okay, I can stop crows a little more effectively than before. Something I have going for that. On the end of the
They're
first
everywhere.
stage here.
We need to bust through.
Okay, I got one I can pick up. I can use it now, I guess. Unfortunately, I failed to use it in time again for it. I'm keeping it up because maybe another counter just jumping down on a couple of them just did, but no, I guess not. Not that time. I'm pretty sure we're up to the boss here.
There's too many.
Just focus on one at a time.
Yeah, got it.
Got it. Okay. Well, I see you say focusing one at a time, but really the trick is to use this one. Take out decidedly more than one at a time. Right now it's time to of weapons that focus on more than one at a time. What's that help? Well, we didn't kill all of them, right? There were just like a couple of them left. Fuck. And there's some stuff in the back there that I want, but I guess we're gonna watch the cutscene first.
Are you with Umbrella?
Yeah. We came all the way out here to save you civilians. But the mission went bad the minute we landed.
Save us? It's Umbrella's fault that all of this happened in the first place.
Hey, easy, Chica. I'm just a hired gun. Grill me later. Come on!
Okay then. And here's one of the funnest bosses to fight in the franchise, you're right, the Grave Robber. Or Grave Digger, excuse me.
I'll bet it's not so hard inside.
Yeah, that's how that works. It's not so hard inside. I'd say it's pretty hard either way, but... Okay, without shot match. Looks at suddenly face up and down. Those very, very slow flying movements. That's our chance to get in the mouth, I guess. And then he jumps up out of the ground, I guess. Okay, so I can still hurt it if we hit it on the outside of the body, yes. Much more effective to hit them like that. The mouth is not the best. That's supposed to be. Jury's still out on that one, as far as I'm concerned. I'm gonna try to samurai edge for this. All the time. Let me use the try using the assault shotgun actually. Oh fuck. For this. For a change. Right, I'm not sure they oh fuck. Not quite sure how this is gonna work, but... Okay, I guess these cars are just very, very fragile. Fuck. I guess bosses can be taken out with very, very little effort. Recovered from that. Can we fucking kill the wires or just jumping around? I forgot about that final phase. I barely remember anything about this game, really. I really only bothered to play through it once. But that's the first stage in Raccoon's destruction, I guess, which is the Resident Evil 3 thing. And you might have noticed that a certain someone from this game hasn't showed up yet. Obtain Carlos Oliveira profile, UBCS notes. Join city notes, reporters memo, Darius memo. Raccoon's destruction 2 is now available. I actually need to do a quick lookup of something, because there's a couple of stages in this part that I'm gonna need to get an A rank for, I think. To be able to unlock all the stages. Yeah, this. Alright, Reconstruction 3. Okay, if you get an A rank in Reconstruction 3, you unlock one of the hidden stages, and by unlocking every other stage, or finishing every other stage in the game, you unlock the other hidden stage. So let's just continue on for now, or hold on, actually. I did get some star point thingies that we used to customize these, so I don't know. So I'm gonna try and upgrade the regular weak shotgun, maybe. I'm kind of wondering if I should even bother with that, or maybe I should just like wait and see like what other weapons I'm gonna get in the later stages, because maybe it'd be a better idea to just focus on those. Hold on, just look up. We got 2 magnums right now. We got Magnum 80, Magnum revolver, weaker, powerful revolver. Thinking I should be should probably upgrade the power for this one. Ammo increase. Seem to be kind of one of the expensive ones to upgrade to. That's a good grenade launcher, rocket launcher. Drawback is a slower reload. Large ammo capacity. Well, I guess we're gonna be upgrading this one actually. The next upgrade is for... doesn't say what for. Capacity increase, okay. Sure, we'll save the data. See, like I said, I want to believe that if you somehow A rank all of these stages, it's easy to, or it's possible to max out all the weapons, but I don't even know. Well, for now we're just gonna keep playing as Jill. Actually, no, let's play as the other guy. Maybe then Jill will show up. Let's see, and I'll just keep that machine gun equipped. Why don't we? One that works. Jill and Carlos hurried to the police station, where the rescue helicopter would arrive. The city was doomed to annihilation, and there were no discernible routes out of the forsaken town. Pretty sure that's the Cernival chief. However, Jill knew Raccoon City and she had a plan, so there's a few discrepancies.
I really didn't know Umbrella was behind this.
With how this happened
We have to let the
in
world know
RE3,
what happened.
Yeah, but first, we have to make it out of here alive.
We can go
Clearly
through here to get to the police station.
The infinite ammo part is the least grievous one. No, I'm pretty sure... Well, for starters, I'm pretty sure we didn't encounter or beat the Gravedigger one until really late in the game, especially through vanilla. Well, for one thing, and we did go to the police station pretty early on, but that wasn't for like wait for rescue. It was just take a look at this. Now the place where we wait for our rescue helicopter is actually Clock Tower stage, which I don't even remember seeing this at all. This version of events. Quite a few important things happen in the helicopter.
Maybe we can use an explosion to our advantage.
Yeah, a little bit ahead of you there, Jill. Now we're just gonna get into the subway without paying, and then...
Someone's in there.
I got the feeling that there was gonna be something in that light. Just the one light on the I'm sure that she won't turn though. At least. Treating her body with the correct procedure. Oh man, how come this guy though didn't get knocked back? These lights up on the ceiling are so difficult to break. I don't think it's even possible to break them based on how many times we're shooting them, and they're just still there.
A train.
Yeah, a ghost train. Something's not right.
Yeah, that's what you call the rail trains, a ghost train.
Great. A short circuit.
Well, we'll just have to be that much more careful.
We got a checkpoint already, or is this just like a transition? It's just a transition, okay. This is an awfully generous checkpoint after how brutal the start of the previous level was.
I got a light. Take it.
Thanks.
Right.
Careful where you walk.
At least it
I
works. Careful where you walk. Better, go down and jump where the guys are probably gonna turn into zombies rather than. That's a smart thing to do, probably. Okay, I don't know why sometimes it only sounds like the shake-off counter-attack thing doesn't work. I'm so really picky. We don't have any light sources. Right, that was quick. And I want to say this is another map that they recycled from Outbreak. So there was a subway station level in that. And there was a subway station level in Resident Evil 2 Vanilla, so I'm pretty positive that the map where you fight the boss of the previous stage is one of those recycled maps from Outbreak. Oh, hey, there's the nerve all the way in the back there.
These must have been the passengers.
But there's stuff in the way.
They're not human anymore.
Oh, what? Alright, I guess my machine gun completely failed when keeping the zombies off me for once. Oh boy, and I'm almost out of ammo for it. That's good. Alright, please grab that herb that's somewhere in the back on the left. Oh, like that. There. Jumping back and forth between the fucking platform and the tracks. The lights. What about the lights? I couldn't see any way to turn the back. Oh wait. Assuming that there are lights on our end. Yeah, sure, we got hurt by this guy. That's completely off screen and that's nice. There are lights over here. Okay. Guess we finally hit the checkpoint. Great soundtrack, by the way. By the lickers.
This one's not like the others.
Must be an Umbrella experiment. Here it comes.
It's kind of funny, because I think in the map the lickers in this version of Umbrella Chronicles, that was... Because we saw lickers in Darkside Chronicles, which, you know, tells the events of About too, so of course it's gonna have lickers, but... The funny thing is, I'm pretty sure in Resident Evil 3 vanilla you don't actually see lickers in the game. You see enemies that are similar to lickers called brain suckers and drain demos, but you don't see lickers the same way as in RE2. But now they just chose to have the generic lickers in this version, I guess.
Uh-oh.
I'll see. Well, these guys are like a lot less aggressive than the lickers from Darkside Chronicles. Just kind of sit up like dogs. A little time to stop their attacks.
Let's go back.
Can't go this way. Oh, thank goodness those guys kind of stopped chasing up as well. Just kind of got distracted. Sure for me or not. Oh, we can reach this one. Oh, Christ. I'm trying, okay. Oh, so much for that helping us. It's already been negated. You're typically fucking... Oh, wait, the Chronicles from there too. The subway stations have more than one entrance. Of course. Just a matter of looking for it. You know, if there's one thing I guess I could say that I prefer about this game is when you get attacked by little creatures that jump in your face. You actually have the option to use a knife to like slap them with your face instead of just having to shoot at them. Damn it. There, finally.
Damn. Wish I had a big can of bug spray.
Yeah, that would help.
Guess we'll just have to deal with it.
Shot on our faces repeatedly, that's how you deal with this. Just keep doing this, that's how we win. Oh, thank Christ for that herb. Usually have a fighting chance, I think. Hello, I'll take that. And now our luck's starting to run out, right? I'm usually gonna equip the submachine gun because I have a bunch of ammo for it. And if I recall which I do with that, these fuckers are gonna show up here in droves. So that's no fun. Jesus Christ, I just stay in the corner and let them come to me.
They've learned to hunt in groups.
I guess that's why we call them hunters. Like, you say that like there was no way they would figure it out beforehand.
I feel trapped like a rat.
Well, I mean, I say that, but then I remember that in Resident Evil 1 vanilla, it was actually kind of rare to see more than one of them in a room. I want to say it was more for like gameplay limitations or convenience. You play that is how fuck.
Haven't they had enough?
Well, I guess that one didn't. least now they're showing up individually, so I can actually take them down with the normal gun. Why are we hanging out in this very little fudge? It's very...
Hang in there. I won't let anything happen to you.
It's very... We're done for right as the last one dies. That's good. I guess that's the end, maybe. Yeah, I guess it was no boss in that stage. But that's okay, because the big boost of not just the next stage, but the game that this is based on is about to show up, I think. Gravedigger notes, Ivy notes. Raccoon's Destruction 3 is now available. I guess it was a good idea to fully upgrade the improved machine gun, at least. We're using that one a lot. Okay, so to improve the Magnum further, we need 5 star figures, and we only have 2 right now, so it's gonna be a while before we can get more of that. Raccoon's Destruction 3, here we go. Let's play as Jill, because we gotta end this right. And let's keep on this one, using that machine gun. And start the game, yes. And I kinda wish there was a way for you to get more ammo for these guns, outside of just replaying the stages. And picking up the ammo there. Making their way through an underground tunnel, Jill and Carlos finally reached the police station. Climbed to the roof and waited for the arrival of the rescue helicopter. Something had been observing their progress, but for some reason in this version of events it just stayed out of the way of them until now.
All right, I'll hurry up. Listen. At dawn, this town is going to be destroyed by a missile.
They're gonna wipe out the town?
Question mark.
We don't have much time. Let's move.
But yeah, that's what happens at the end of
We have to
Resident
get to the
Evil 3.
roof. Come on.
This way!
Because little big Samus running around everywhere. So Raccoon City gets wiped out by at the end of RE3.
I don't think we'll make it through there.
What now?
Nothing you don't really even see in RE2, funnily enough. It's like the first of these games to actually go with Raccoon City's destruction. It should be. I was trying to switch to this gun there. Hey look, female police zombies. I think that's a new addition. How come not one of the adaptations of this game can get the fucking stars things right? It never sounds the same as it did like in the original game. It's a damn shame. But yeah, Nemesis here,
We have to find some way to stop him.
I don't think it matters how much lead we pump into him.
he behaves much the same, I guess, as Mr. X in Chronicles, and he fucking screams, as you can hear. He never sounds like in the original RE3. He does the stars thing, but it doesn't sound anything like this. It sounds like stars, like not even like that either. It sounds a lot deeper. I want to try to do an impression of it, but okay. I'm just gonna shoot fucking grenades instead of using them. I mean, that's another way to use them, actually. But yeah, that Genesis, or not Genesis, Nemesis growl. I don't know why I say Genesis. Nemesis Stars growl is a pretty iconic part of the sound, I think, from RE3 Vanilla, and yet they can never recreate it properly. The only way anyone could even do that at this point,
I don't know.
at least in any kind of a sanctioned adaptation, would be to
Lucky me.
actually end up doing what a lot of people want and make a remake of RE3, just like they made
Stay as far away from
remakes
it as
of
possible.
Resident Evil 1 and 2. I'll take this stuff. It's just a fucking exploding barrel there, but it's a bit overkill for one dog.
Him again?
How did he get up
You
there?
don't know when to stop.
Maybe this is you know, it's the fucking exploding barrel just for him here, then I can consider that overkill. This guy is kind of a problem, as you might imagine. It's like the fucking unflinching, unkillable
Let's use that.
monster scheme, just like
Now's our
Mr. X
chance.
was. In RE2.
They're here too.
Persistent guy. You should be more careful about who you date.
This is no time for jokes. We've got to run.
I didn't make that joke in the original, but okay, why the fuck not? But yeah, speaking about Mr. X, I get this feeling that the animations they use for Nemesis in this are actually the same animations they use for Mr. X in Dark Side Chronicles. It's so difficult to fucking get headshots.
Take that! Ah!
Okay, I guess he's dead. Don't fucking look at me. There we go. I'm pretty sure that we see way more of the police station, you know, funnily enough in this than we do in RE3. Because in RE3 we pretty much only go to like the ground floor and look around there a bit. We don't actually see the whole police station like in RE2. Fun fact, the reason why we don't run into fucking Leon Kennedy or Claire while we're doing that as Jill in that game is because the first half of Resident Evil 3 Vanilla actually takes place before RE2 starts. But then the second half of RE3, you know, there's a time skip related to a kind of a big deal event.
Just have to wait for him to pass by.
The temperature is not in this because it's like super condensed. After the time skip, that takes place after the end of Resident Evil 2, so that's the reason why fucking learn about the destruction of Raccoon City in Resident Evil 2 because they actually managed to get away from the city before that happened. I didn't actually need those herbs though.
I think
Seems
so
like a
too.
waste. I think so too, but I didn't say anything.
What does he want with us anyway?
Well, they want you dead, you know. Well, there's another reason for it's an actual, you know, plot reason why fucking Nemesis is after Joe, because he's just killing the STARS members. And, well, the only way you see that affect anyone other than Joe in the game is, you know, in RE3 Vanilla, he kills Brad Vickers, the helicopter pilot from the first game, at the start of the game. And then you can find his zombie in RE2 if you get to the police station without making any battles. Just try to remember, it actually tells you that after you beat it once.
It's him! This guy won't stop. Gotta admire his determination.
Wait for him to get a little bit closer and then he'll do the office. But that didn't quite get him completely wrong. Let me just try a little more,
We can't fight him! This way!
but even though we're kind of fighting him, I mean, it's probably a lot more plausible to be able to defeat Nemesis with infinite ammo than it is to defeat him with a fucking
You seem to know
randomized
your way around.
I know this
arbitrary
city
amount of
like the
ammo
back
that
of
you
my
get
hand.
You'll have to give me a tour later.
in RE3 Vanilla. Alright, we made it to the checkpoint. Oh shit. got a crit on that guy, though. Just didn't count 'cause he's behind the plate.
Take that!
Oh fuck. I was already fucking headshotted this guy.
Take that!
There we go. He actually knows to get more than one of them.
Take
One
that!
of those dudes have a counter-attack shove. But it didn't flippin' matter in the end because the
We
other
need
guy
to get
just
up the
fucking
roof fast.
did a bomb rush immediately. Shit. We did it. Almost. Let's just use some. I was gonna say let's use a shotgun, but we don't have any shotgun ammo right now. It's so fun. There we go. Hold enough. Alright, we're back in the police station. We successfully went in a circle.
Let's get to the roof.
Right.
And destroy that statue. Hey, I see something up there. We got it. It's a herb. Looks like we probably should have saved it for a little bit later.
What is the UBCS thinking?
I don't know.
Too far down in the chain of command.
I can't believe they're gonna destroy the entire town.
It must be serious if it's come to that. We must have a secret they want to keep.
A secret?
I don't know, and I don't care what it is. I don't even care about the money I was promised. I just know we need to hurry up and get the hell out of this place.
I don't know about if they really need a specific secret to justify wanting to nuke this town with the state that it's in right now. I mean, there's a fucking massive zombie and mutant infestation that's the entire city. That's probably a good enough as reason as any to, want to nuke it. But I'm pretty sure what he's talking about is a little red thing they did where there's actually a different reason for them to want to do that in this. Okay, sure. Fuck. Why is it so difficult to fucking with the hunters in the release spots anymore?
It looks that way.
Again? Now what?
He's got a rocket launcher!
You can't be serious.
Oh, he does have a
This
rocket
guy's
launcher.
carrying trouble. We need to destroy that weapon.
How can we take that thing out?
I think the way we take that thing out is kind of a shit. Did we do it? Oh, no, apparently he's not down. He's just moving. There we go. Just shooting the fucking
It looks like that did the trick.
Even he couldn't survive that.
rockets down right next to him. Even he couldn't survive that, even though he's still, very much in one piece, as you can see over shot.
Take that!
I see an herb, so... It's not squandered.
Take that!
Come on. I thought I heard something. Oh boy, what did I do? Shit. It's actually surprisingly easy to fucking deal with the lickers in this game. Gotta tell you. I think we're just about to the end of the stage, actually. Something like that. I recall something important happening on the roof here in
It
this.
looks that way.
It looks that way.
Survived that?
I think those caps might have played in the wrong order, or you know what you're saying.
Aim for that barrel and...
Already did that, alright. So, what could this lead into? Well, his coat is burned down. And you know what that means, one of these tyrant types. We're going to mutate out of control.
No way! How's that possible?
I had the feeling it would be that easy. Alright, you want me? Come and get me.
I think a lot of people would. Oh shit. I think he seem to be very indecisive about that.
You can't shoot it with those tentacles in the way.
Can't be though. I mean, aren't those tentacles part of him, technically, so... Shooting tentacles for shooting him.
It's using its tentacles!
Oh boy. I don't remember any part of this fight that really happened. She just needs to shoot them while they're on the ground, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, it's burning up that. This is really up with my fucking machine gun ammo. Shoot the fuck out of here. For the head. Right. Can't remember if there's more phases to this fight in this or not. I'm thinking maybe not, but you know, suffice to say, the actual fights you have with Nemesis and RE3 Vanilla are quite a bit more intricate than that. Well, I guess that's the end of that scenario in this universe.
There it is.
Fucking Jill and Carlos get away. This helicopter piloted by Barry Burton, by the way.
People.
I don't know if they showed it in this. Well, I mean, I don't think there are all those people anymore. There's just a bunch of Sabos.
Thus, Raccoon City vanished from the map. However, not everything disappeared with the town's annihilation. The nightmare would continue over the next few years as the survivors fought on.
Yeah, a few things happened during that time. Such as the next proper, well, what happened to Chris and Claire? We got a fucking B rank. We only get, okay, 16 critical hits does not count. Fuck. That's A rank, I guess. Fucking 63 objects destroyed does not count, and, well, we got Barry Burton's profile, so I guess this does at least acknowledge that it was him driving the helicopter. But the clear time was good. Enemy hits was A rank, which is good enough. Hail to the chief. Oh boy, there it is again. Guess we're gonna have files from... I don't remember if that file was also in RE3 or if it's also just incorporating files from RE2 as well. Yeah, total rank for this is B, what a surprise. Yeah, that's kind of a problem because we need an A rank to get the hidden scenario in this... hidden scenario in... yeah, Umbrella's End. That's something that I think I'm gonna do right now, actually. I'm gonna try something. So if I look at the list here, we got Raccoon's Destruction. I guess I'm gonna try for A rank, because we need an A rank in this stage to get the... what do you call it? The one hidden scenario you can get in this, I guess. Maybe. So yeah, I don't remember either though. There's supposed to be like a hidden Wesker scenario in every one of these levels, I think. Maybe this is the... The one that doesn't have that, no, okay. No, I think I know what the deal is here. I think the deal is there are 2 hidden scenarios. One of them is the one that I want to unlock right now by getting an A rank on Raccoon's Destruction 3. And then there's the other one which you only unlock after you've beaten every other scenario in the game at least once, so hold on. I actually have a walkthrough open for this, which is like... You hear that it's like, how much could a walkthrough really help for a game like this, but let me take a quick look at the level I want to rank here and see if... So apparently I wasn't good enough with crits, I was not good enough with objects destroyed, and I wasn't good enough with files found, so let me see. Apparently, in order to unlock the final scenario, which is Umbrella's End, you need to also have beaten Rebirth 2 and Nightmare 2, or is it Beginnings 2? I think it's Beginnings 2, so basically you need to have also clear the Wesker sub-scenarios to unlock this one. Hold on, let me see. Bring an assault shotgun for this chapter. Main weapon, is this a machine gun? Carlos, place it cheaper than all the ammo pickups will be the submachine gun, except for one at the very end of the chapter. Assault shotgun will help out for the hunters. Let me see, let me take a quick... Well, might as well navigate back to the archives and take a look while I skim over this walkthrough thing. Apparently missed some stuff over the some of the files here in the Resident Evil 1 part of it. Chris Redfield, member of STARS, marksmanship is #1 among the sharpshooters in Alpha Team. Once was a pilot in the USAF. And you better remember that, because that actually comes in... That's a plot point that the game actually reminds you of later on in Dark Side Chronicles, and more to the point in the part of Dark Side Chronicles that that's based on, which is Code Veronica. Hey Hawkeyes, what's up? But let's see. Pursued Umbrella even after the fall of Raccoon City by helping to organize the private biohazard containment unit. There's our younger sister Claire, who he's very protective of, but not to the point where he will stop her from also fighting zombies. Forrest Speyer, he died. Attacked by crows, stars, divided into Alpha Team and Bravo Team. They're also a completely bogus group, who is secretly controlled by Umbrella. But they were not aware of it, so I guess they're kind of gonna do the right thing on their own, right? Server's notes. Lars Doberman's skin is severely decayed, although its speed and endurance are considerably heightened. Suspected to be the main cause of the numbers of mutilated bodies. Well, that was the zombies, I thought, was the main thing. But there's actual zombies too, loose in the Raccoon Forest in the backstory. Before any of the games take place. Plant 42 created accidentally during the T-virus outbreak. Started it with great interest at its growth, overwhelmed by that a lot of plants could not its trunk. Tentacle appendages generated many other self-defense mechanisms, but it's vulnerable to rejolt, I guess. Extract on the Wesker report extract on the Tyrant plan. Highly sophisticated fighting biological weapon with intelligence which would obey programmed orders and act as a soldier. That was the monster we tried to create, and we called it the Tyrant. But from the beginning there was one huge obstacle. It was almost impossible to obtain a living subject on which we could base a Tyrant. Oh yeah, that is also part of the retcon lore they do for this. The supply of genetically adaptable human beings for the Tyrant was extremely limited. This is due to the nature of the T-virus. T-virus variant, which was ideal to create the zombies and the hunters, was suitable for most humans, but it had a fault of making the carrier's brain cells decline. To transform the carrier into a Tyrant, we needed to keep the carrier's intelligence at a certain level. In order to overcome this issue, Birkin had been working on extracting a variant which would cause the least damage to the brain when it was adapted perfectly to the carrier. Humans with a genetic match to this variant are extremely rare. Genetic analytic team's simulation report tells us that only 1 in 10 million would be infected and transform into a tyrant, with the remainder becoming zombies. It might have been possible to develop a more progressive strain of the T-virus, which could transform more humans into tyrants. However, to push the research further, first of all we required human subjects with a perfect genetic match to the new variant. There was a little possibility that such a specimen would be supplied to us, because even if we scoured the whole USA, we'd only be able to find 50 or so of them. In fact, even with the utmost effort, we only managed to collect a few specimens with a close match. Which I guess explains kind of explains the tyrants that you see in the first couple of games, Proto-Tyrant and the Tyrant from the first game, but now this does expand on that a little bit. Actually, most of the Tyrants are, what do you call it, are actually clones, I think. Clones of whom, well, I think we'll find out eventually, but what is this now? Oh boy. But let's see, this would be Tyrant T001, no, T002, which is the Tyrant from Resident Evil 1. The ultimate life form based on a male human body structure. Its combat prowess is at the pinnacle of POW's and its name of Dread Virus, which created it. So T-Virus stands for Tyrant Virus, you see. But yeah, I don't think the even more powerful Super Tyrant, wait, what? It will remove its power limiter and transform into the more powerful Super Tyrant, but the Tyrant from Resident Evil 1 didn't have a power limiter though. That's what they actually call those codes in universe, they're power limiters. Well, the first Tyrant that you see that's actually wearing a power limiter is Mr. X from Resident Evil 2. Let me see, BOW notes, let me just get through the rest of these. At least for this part. Bioorganic weapon or BOW. Organism mutated using the power of the T-virus developed by Umbrella. Different aims from combat to viral contamination. The most successful is the humanoid tyrant. All organic weapons intentionally designed by Umbrella but never include monsters created as a result of secondary infection, which is most of them really. And family picture, which is I think the Lisa Trevor thing. Progenitor virus administered. Jessica, administer virus type A. Yeah, this is flavor text from Resident Evil 1 Remake, which has the Lisa Trevor subplot. George Action terminated. RIP. And that's George Trevor, the architect who built the mansion. Am I in the RE1 chapters? What are games does this cover? It covers Resident Evil 0, it covers the RE1 remake, and it also covers Resident Evil 3 very, very loosely, as we've just seen while on the stream. Boy, look at all that, all this lore. And it also covers like some background stuff in Resident Evil 2, but not the bulk of the game. Young mercenary with Native American blood in his veins. He was scouted by Umbrella Corporation to join UBCS special units. He's brave and always willing to throw himself in the middle of danger. Maybe a little too much so, UBCS. I also don't meet the other villain of Resident Evil 3 from UBCS, who is Nikolai. Private military group operated by Umbrella. This is primarily to control the disasters caused by Umbrella's perks and always threaten the scene of any accidents. Death sentences or life imprisonment. Soldiers often come from the armies of communist countries and possess a solid military background, as all communist countries force you to have, I guess. In the 90s. Well, I mean, I don't know. Raccoon City, Endorceli City, blah blah blah. It's basically Umbrella's company town. You know this already. This might be flavor text from RE3. The evidence I need to prove that the cannibal disease is indeed present in the city. I saw one man actually eating another, like a savage beast. The government has placed Raccoon City under martial law to prevent the spread of the disease. Due to this, I have lost contact with the media outside the city, but I'm not giving up yet. Disease has not spread nationwide. The military has set up blockades around the city to keep people from escaping and spreading the disease. Will I be infected at a region? I suppose it doesn't matter. My fate has already been sealed. All I have left is my work. I won't give up until I solve the mystery of this deadly disease. I already discovered that it is not an airborne strain, but it is spread by some other means. Like, zombie bites. Dario's memo. And also rats, I guess. It's actually not very clear exactly how the rats spread the disease, but they did, I guess. After I become a meal for those monsters, I'm sure the GI responsible for sealing up the town will have a good laugh after they discover this memo. If I'm becoming a salesman, I should have tried my hand at being an author. That's what I always wanted to do, but my mother was less than supportive of my dream. Why did I ever listen to her? Dario Russell, future best-selling author, cut down before his prime. Boy. Only got a couple more of these left. Gravedigger notes. Arthropod that has mutated to an enormous size as a side effect from the T-virus bursts underneath the ground. Until it senses spray, at which point it will rush up to the surface to take it by surprise. Gravedigger maintains the appearance of a worm and can grow to 10 meters in length. Powerful jaws can chew through even concrete, and its amazing digestive system allows it to swallow a human victim whole. I think they say at some point that the Gravedigger is supposed to be a mutated millipede, but I don't even know. Ivy notes. Plant 43, did we even see any ivies in this? I don't think we did. Sure, like the mobile plants from RE2. I think we see ivies in like the last chapter, which I haven't actually done yet. So it's a little bit ahead of you. Like reading ahead in the script there. Barry Burton. Used to serve in the same military unit with Chris and employs his expert knowledge in firearms. He has this, you see. He deeply loves his wife Kathy and 2 daughters Moira and Polly. I think were named as early as either Resident Evil 1 or this game, but would pretty much be completely tertiary characters until Moira was actually one of the main characters in Revelations 2, but that was much, much later. This barricade has been compromised, injured on the first floor, David Ford. I think this is one of the same, or at least half of one of the memos from Resident Evil 2 that we've already seen a bunch of times, so RPG. Led by Chief Brian Irons, connected to Umbrella. I'm pretty sure we know all this, yeah. And the mail to the Chief, which is like the 4th or 5th time we've seen this in the games. The renegade operative out of Albert Wesker, Burton. William Birkin. Mr. Brian Irons, hey, cover my ass. Okay, so that's... I started watching zombie dogs because of the news story about all dead bodies showing up. Yeah, I would think that would make sense, but like the reason they give in Resident Evil 2 for why the outbreak happened in the city is apparently it was rats spreading the T-virus after Birkin took the G-virus and killed everyone else. That was carrying the samples. He just kind of left the T-virus samples there, and apparently rats did the rest. I don't know how exactly. But let me see. I do want to get an A rank in this, so let's see what this little walkthrough says. I think the main thing is just gonna be break more stuff and get more files and get more headshots. And I don't even know if you get a penalty for dying. So I guess I'm not even gonna be concerned about that. Well, I think you do get a penalty for dying, because I think that counts towards your clear time, which is also ranked. So let me see. I just kind of want to find out though, like where the files are. Group of 6 zombies near the beginning. Let's see. 2 pods against the back wall. Shoot the small pod in the far left corner. I guess the only thing I'm going to be using the walkthrough for is to figure out where all the files are, because I need to find all of them, I think. Actually, does this walkthrough have like a thing that tells you how the score is calculated? Ranking and customize. S and A ranking, let's see. What do we get for beating a special stage? stage ranking information scoring guide. Oh boy. Apparently there's a separate guide for this. Let me take a look. I'm feeling this might be a little too contrived for just getting A rank in one stage, but hey, I don't know any better. Let's see, clear time. Keep an eye on how many grenades are in your inventory. Levels with a lot of zombies or monsters would be the best time to use them. You could also bring a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher to do this, just so you don't have to waste your grenades. I don't know, I don't even know how to use the grenades. Enemy hits or enemy kills is how many critters you manage to kill while in that level. Some room full of zombies before quickly retreating. This would be a good time to chuck a grenade into that room. Right. Critical hits, I wouldn't know about that one. Objects destroyed. Shoot everything you can. There are parts of levels where you'll just be walking without anything to shoot at. This isn't true. Anything that has a white cross or anything is destructible. There's an FAQ, blah blah blah, for files. Right, so I don't think there's any more need to worry about anything, any more details than that. Let's see here. There's one more thing I wanted to look at. It was what? Oh yeah, the grenades. How do I use them? Hold the A button, then press the B button. Okay. Current number is displayed. So I guess I'm gonna use my grenades for this. Let's go. Even though I will actually, yeah, but I kind of want to just walk through it. Walk through to figure out where the files are. Okay, the first one is reception hallway area. Pots in the back. Turn the game volume down or turn the mic up a bit. I probably like to do both, but yeah. Actually forgot about it. I was gonna do this earlier, but thought turning the game volume down a bit might help. Oh boy, we're really running low on machine gun ammo though. Well, I mean there's a bunch of ammo pickups in this level, so maybe it won't be a problem. Take a look. Cause I don't know, my mic does weird stuff, or sometimes it just spikes and apparently sounds much louder than it should. Much louder than it should.
What?
So let's see, we're trying this again.
Come on.
This way.
I have 3 grenades to start with, I guess. Need to shoot everything and get headshots on everyone. I'm gonna try it.
I don't think we'll make it through there.
What now?
Maybe we'll do something there, alright.
Take that!
I guess that's when you use the grenades, right? The thing in the back, goddammit. I did want to, do that before that happened, but what do I know? I think I just missed a file too, that's unfortunate. Also dog in the back. Right, here comes Nemesis. Oh, no, there's the file. Never mind. At least got a chance to get it. I wonder if the bunch of crits you can get against him in this part count towards the total crits or not. If they do, I would imagine the way you get scored for crits on this level takes that into account, which would mean that I should probably make an effort to get a bunch more. Alright, so while this is going on, let me see where's the next file. Shoot the small horizontal light near the floor next to the fallen policeman in the small corridor, the office area. Small horizontal. Wait, what? Did I not dodge the? I thought I did. Hold on. I might have just screwed up if that actually counts towards my clear time. I don't know. Wait. Hold on. I think at this point I just want to retry the whole thing. And I'm gonna assume too that I have to press A there every time.
What?
Right, come on. Actually, we're fucking min-maxing this. We're doing this with
We have to get to the roof. Come on.
the try-hard
This way.
way, the speedrun way, I guess. There we go. Right.
I don't think we'll make it through there.
No, but we'll leave them a present. There you go.
Take that!
God damn it, how come this guy didn't get knocked back to that? There we go, right. There we go, hope that this guy's still alive. Because of course he is. Alright. I already got the file, so we didn't have to worry about that. Get a bunch of crits on this guy, then.
We have to find some way to stop him.
I don't think it matters how much lead we pump into it.
Yes, I should probably try and destroy more objects in this part. Should probably take an opportunity.
We need to find something with a little more kick. We've got it now.
I guess you do have to shoot him enough to, like, right now. Apparently something I did is making the mic spike now. I don't know why. What am I doing that's different? Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, no, it was B that time. God damn it. You know what, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try to say yes, continue, but also try to go for the file here. And if I do manage to get it, maybe I'll risk. Which I don't know if I did. Maybe I did, because...
We have to find some way to stop him.
I don't think it matters how much lead we pump into it. Be careful!
No, in before it turns out that I need to shake the controller this time for the
We
fucking
need to find something with a little more kick. We've got it now!
grenade dodge. Alright. Right, it's either A or B. I kind of just want to spam both of those buttons just for the hell of it. I don't know how I got this the first time. Alright, come on. Wait. There. Why does that have to be so fucking... That window is just so small. Okay. Okay. Guess we don't need to deal with these guys.
What is that thing?
I don't know.
Shit.
It looks like he's after you.
Lucky me.
Was that a zombie?
I've had to deal with something like that before. We need to stay
Right.
as far away from it as possible.
Oh yeah, hold on. Wait. Pause. Did I miss one of the files? Hold on. Small horizontal light near the floor next to the fallen police. Son of a bitch. Right. Well, I hope that's good enough at least. Fuck. No, hold on. Don't pause yet. Shoot the dog in the head a bunch of times, but now I do want to pause for a second because I want to see where the next file is. 2 lickers above the stairs to the basement. Shoot the cabinet in the dark corner to the right in front of the stairs. Turn the camera all the way to the right to barely see it, or shoot it well in the hole before the lickers attack. You can turn the camera in this game? Hold on. How do you do that? Maybe it's just like completely independent. I thought it was.
Him again? You don't know when to stop!
try at the hallway light now? No, I don't think we
Let's
do.
use that. Now's our chance.
No, we don't, because we don't. Fuck.
They're here too.
He's quite a persistent guy. You should be more careful about who you date.
This is no time for jokes. We've got to run.
I'm pretty sure the part for the next file isn't here quite yet. Right. Come on, why is it so difficult to fucking get crits on these guys when you're right next to you? Right. Trying to specifically wait for the opportunity for a crit, because we really need to get as many of those as I can manage, but apparently it's not quite gonna happen. Right. Cheap not this cabinet in the back row. I think it might be another cabinet that's like... to the right of where I am right now. I think I might have missed it. That's really unfortunate. I was not aware it would be out in the hallway. I thought it would be in this part. At least I think I'm getting crits. Actually, wait. Now that I've apparently missed that one, let me see what the next one is. After exiting the morgue and fighting two dogs, the character will continue to move down the basement corridor, the garage door, horizontal light near the floor on the left wall, across from the door to the garage before they walk up to the door. Okay. That sounds like it's gonna be tricky, but hey, when is this not? Even if I press right now where that is exactly.
He's back.
Yeah, so he is, but we're not gonna give him a chance to catch sight of us,
There's a
maybe.
room.
Let's hide there.
It's the morgue.
We just have to wait for him to pass by.
Well, we can't really do that easily because we got these fuckers to deal with. Yeah, but I mean, they're the kind that spits, so... Oh, fuck it, it's time for this. Come on, I need crits. There we go. I guess he passed by already. And there's another herb, so I'll just pick that up.
I think so too.
Don't you think what so too? See, I'm pretty sure those audio clips are
With us
just
anyway.
completely jank, completely out of Right, there's the doggos. I'm pretty sure the next file is gonna be here, and here. And the little ball across from the thing. That one, fuck. Okay, I got it, never mind. How the fuck are you supposed to know that's there? Actually, wait. Now that I have gotten that, let's see what the next one is. I don't know how many files are in this level. I can, like, scroll ahead a little bit, actually, to try and find out. Let's see. Bar burden profile, I already have that one, but I can get it again. That one's 5, and there are 9, apparently. I think I got a bunch of them already. Alright, file 5. Turn to left to fight the second pack of dogs. Shoot the red cone beside the car. Shoot the car at the end of the garage and it will destroy the cone during the explosion. Okay, guess I'll try that. I don't have any grenades left at this point, do I? No, I have one. I don't know, maybe that did it. Just shoot all of the... that might have been a bad choice, actually, because I think we're gonna need that barrel for Nemesis. He shows up here. Spoiler alert, he will. Plus, I just did this stage, I already know
It's
that.
him! This guy won't stop. I admire his determination.
We can shoot him, but we don't have that barrel that I just wasted. fuck.
This way.
No, I guess we just somehow missed that file that was in there. Hold on. Because I didn't see any cones and I destroyed those cars, so I didn't even know. That's Nemesis Encounter 4. Okay, the next one is facing the doors of the building. Shoot the lamp on the right in front of the entrance door. Shoot this while fighting the 3 dogs near the entrance before the characters out to fight the zombies at the front gate. Okay. I think I know which one that is, so yes, I'll just try for an opportunity to do that.
You seem to know your way around.
I know this city like the back of my hand.
You'll have to give me a tour later.
Whirlwind tour, alright. We got 17 critical hits, 92 objects destroyed. I hope that that's good enough so far. Shit. I think we're gonna have to keep building up crits, because criteria for that gives you a good rank. This is kind of ridiculous. Good shit. Yeah. But come on, I need these crits. Can you please let me get them? Well, not for this guy, I guess. That's unfortunate. He really doesn't want to get shot in the head.
We need to get up to the roof fast.
Is that the one? No, I guess it's not the one. Oh, shit. I think these dogs too... Well, thanks to these dogs for just staying in place here. Just go ahead and do that. There we are.
Trouble.
Damn it. I think I might have missed the file that's in front of the entrance here. No, I'm not gonna... Oh, yeah, I did. Shit. Well, hold on. Did I get all the files for the RE0 and RE1 parts of the game? Well, no, I didn't, but I'm not trying to get all the files for, like, in the game. What I'm trying to do is get an A rank, at least on this stage. Because that's needed to unlock something else. So let's see. The next one is the computer monitor. Okay, I did get that one. Okay, apparently the file that I just missed back there is the one that I did get in my first playthrough of this, which is kind of ridiculous.
Let's get to the roof.
Right.
Guess I was looking at the wrong... Oh no, I don't want that herb yet. Shit. Oh, fuck this. Hold on. Okay, now I want that herb. There we go.
What is the UBCS thinking?
I'm too far down on the chain of command.
I can't believe they're gonna destroy the entire town.
Alright. Oh, fuck.
A secret?
I don't know, and I don't care what it is. I don't even care about the money I was.
Oh,
I
okay.
just know we need to hurry up and get the hell out of here.
Okay, no, maybe you can't recollect the files. I thought you could, like for raiding purposes, but no. I'm sure that if, what do you call it? That, if you could recollect those files, then I would have been able to get it again from the computer there, because I'm 100% sure I got it. Didn't seem to come out. Fuck. Alright. Oh boy, no,
It looks
this
that way.
part.
Again? Now what?
He's got a rocket launcher.
It's more like an RE2 part of the game using RE3 characters, well, not entirely. I mean, if you remember the,
This guy's carrying trouble. We need to destroy that weapon.
if you remember
How can we
the,
take that thing out?
you do go to the police station from RE2, and look at the shadow, by the way, it's fucking floating. You do go to the police station, very early
looks
on
like
in
that did the
RE3.
trick.
Even he couldn't survive
Like, it's
that.
even the same map and everything. Okay, wait. say this is a good time to try and farm, or not farm, but you know what I mean. In the reminder, I was gonna say farm for headshots, but okay, that worked. But yeah, there's a lot of differences between especially in this game versus Darkside Chronicles, there's a lot of differences between, you know, how the original games happened and how they show them here. To say the least. I'm sure you see more of the police station in this game than you do in RE3 vanilla. Come on, I really want that stupid light. Actually, you know what I should do before I fucking forget? Okay. Couldn't get the file on the computer because it wasn't there anymore, but what about the next one? Mail to the G, okay, I already got that one. What about file 9? Brian Irons profile. I don't know if I got that one. I want to say that I did, but I don't remember. Hold on. Shoot the exit sign above the door after shooting the 2 lickers at the end of the 2nd floor corridor. Okay. I feel like I might have exposed that one, but not gotten it last time. Let's see. Oh, right, rocket launcher stuff. That exists. Okay, I think this is the one. Yeah, there we go. Did I already play Darkside Chronicles? Well, I played a bit of it. I played the Resident Evil 2 part of it.
It looks that way.
You survived that?
But that's not the whole game. That's what I'm doing pretty much, is playing these games as kind of recaps of the series.
Aim for that barrel.
But since like they show different parts of the series, I'm not playing them all at once. Try to do it in chronological order, more or less. And for that matter, or for that reason I guess, this actually won't be the last of this game that I do play.
No way!
Oh boy.
How is that possible?
I have a feeling.
I think it's finally time to switch to the
Come and get me.
machine gun again. I saw them use that last grenade since I'm pretty sure. I want to say it doesn't really matter if you use up all your grenades during a stage.
It's using its tentacles.
Okay, didn't get to do this last time. Didn't get to actually use its tentacles to attack. I actually managed to neutralize it before. It's something else weird, like that move has a very, very small window of opportunity to dodge it, and yet for some reason I can do that way more consistently than the quick time event near the start of the stage. And then he tries to do the same thing as the Tyrant from the end of the RE1 scenario, but doesn't quite work. And now he's dead, alright. So now time to figure out if I actually got the A rank this time or not. I want to say probably yes, because of how I did, but I don't even know. I'm actually making a conscious effort to get a good score. Time to see if continuing from that little game over very early on actually affected me or not. Let's see, clear time is S rank, so I'm guessing that's a no. SSA, SA, okay, we actually got an S rank, that's better. And we got Crystal, Obsidian, and Amber Balls, which I don't even remember what they're used for in the game. Faction HQ, Resident Evil 3 Digest 2, Brian Irons profile, and there we go. Ada Scenario Death Star Chapter 1 is now available. I thought Death Star was only one stage, but I don't know, maybe it was 2. Actually, I think it was 2, come to think of it. It's like one that's actually movement and one that's like a weird protracted boss fight, which I'm not looking forward to, but let's use those extra stuff that we got. to upgrade this Magnum again. Ammo capacity, power increase, which would be the important thing. It's the next upgrade, but let's see. Might as well take a look at the archives that I just got. Crystal Obsidian and Amber Ball. You're held by statues and required to solve a picture puzzle. I don't remember that one. Like out of all of the Resident Evil games on PS1, the one that I remember the least is RE3, at least of the classic ones. Because there's, as you might know, there was one more RE game on PS1, which I think I'll actually be playing after I'm done with this little sub-scenario. Just for the hell of it. It's not really connected to anything. But I figure why the hell not? It's kind of canon. Kind of. Raccoon City project has been abandoned, or political maneuvering in the Senate to delay their plans has failed. It's treason then. So let me see. Resident Evil 3 Digest 2. Tenacious Nemesis was cutting down one UBCS soldier after another. Of course, a betrayer was also responsible for many of the UBCS losses. The betrayer was Nikolai Genovev, not shown in this game, a member of the internal espionage group within Umbrella with special orders. Was planning to take back field combat data from the city to Umbrella while betraying members of the UBCS for money. I thought he was betraying Umbrella too, like he was gonna go to some other people, but I guess not. That is when Carlos Oliveira delivered startling news in a matter of hours, a missile that had been launched would annihilate all traces of Raccoon City. Not much time left, and the Nemesis mutated to a more powerful form with each attack. Nikolai was only interested in the bounty placed on Jill's head. In the meantime, Jill and Carlos continued to look for a means of escaping, and apparently Barry gave them that. And the Brian Irons profile, which I'm guessing is from accepting bribes from Umbrella to turn a blind eye. I thought this was gonna be like the mail to Chris that tells him, hey, this guy is dangerous. You shouldn't listen to your boss. Domestic violence against his wife during his college years. Again, they censor the rape allegations thing. Even made a personal trophy of the mayor's dead daughters. Well, what PS1 RE game will I play after this one? Oh, you'll see. But first we need to get through this. I don't have fond memories of this scenario, but I think this is the only time in the series when you see how Ada Wong managed to escape Raccoon City after the end of RE2, because... what do you call it? Because,
It is important to remain calm.
well, she did.
Even in the most extreme situations.
Even if it wasn't very...
In Umbrella's underground laboratory,
very obvious.
that wisdom. Something about the meeting with Leon changed me. First things first, though.
First
I
thing
must
is
escape
first.
this town and survive in order to accomplish my objective. I can save the truth for after I make it out alive.
Yeah, apparently, you know, according to the retcon going on in this game, Ada wasn't just in Raccoon City to steal the G-Virus, she was doing something else, which we're about to find out, I guess. It's really fucking weird how many retcons they did in this. I see something very far off in the distance. There we go. It's like a shotgun. I think. What is it actually? It's Shotgun SA. Yeah, there you go. Oh dear.
This world's getting worse.
That's how it is. And it doesn't really help that we start off, you know, we start off already injured. And then we die. Alright, that didn't go so well. Let's try that one more time. Like, I don't even care about the score again in this, because it doesn't matter anymore. The only chapter in which it matters to unlock more things, or to unlock more chapters, I guess,
I need to
is
get
the one that I
out of
just
here.
finished. Come on. I didn't even notice until it was
This world's getting
too
worse.
late, I guess, that... No, you know what, fuck this, I have to use the machine gun. I don't want to just die here over and over again, so... Am I getting, like, cumulative ammo for the shotgun? Oh, fuck. Oh, hello. So yeah, this is gonna be a problem, I think. Okay, let me see. Let me try to figure something out. I had 12 ammo for the shotgun when I died there. Okay, I have 1045 for the machine gun right now.
I need to get out of here.
I'm just gonna keep the fucking machine gun equipped, I think. Oh, and I tried to get that thing in the back, but it just didn't work for some reason. Just gonna keep using this until I run out of ammo for it, I guess, because fuck it. Or at least until I can get more health. Is that a sawn-off shotgun? Hold on. Oh, it's a grenade launcher, okay. I was gonna say that looks kind of comical. If the former is the case. Oh. Well, thank you for staying still for a bit so I can actually fight back. Alrighty. Should probably not hang around here in the fucking monster-infested sewer. Oh, there we go. Fucking finally. This will help. I would also like to pick up that gun that I saw back there.
Contact should be here by now.
I don't know if she'll let me. Come on, it's over there. It's over there. There it is. Shotgun.
This is the place.
I should be using the fucking shotgun to take on dogs. I had no idea that Ada had a fucking burst handgun either. Like, in Resident Evil 2, she just looked like she had a normal handgun. You actually let her fight for you and shoot the self-ship. Shoot the zombies like in the hallways near the end. She don't even know like how she got patched up. You see her here. It's like I do remember she gets pretty badly wounded by I think Mr. X near the end of the game. Shit. Now it's time to switch to the weapon set I can actually stagger with. Maybe. Oh shit. That wasn't the one I wanted to use. I wanted to use the shotgun. But I guess that kind of works.
He lost his will and chose death. He was weak.
Wesker.
And you, Ada, you have also failed. Your actions in betraying us and helping that Leon fellow will have consequences for our organization.
Helping that
See
Leon
this?
fellow.
It's a tissue fragment with Birkin's G virus.
Well, despite some setbacks, you have proven your value to us. Ada, there are two things you must be made aware of. One, in just moments, Raccoon City will be completely eradicated by a government-launched missile.
Just moments.
And two, an Umbrella officer will be leaving town in a helicopter. If you are not on it, there will be no way to leave Raccoon City.
So there you go. I still love the fucking generic spy movie music that plays at the start of
It
this
is in
scene.
our best interest that you survive. The G-virus sample is required.
If the T virus did this, what would happen if the G virus got out?
Oh well, don't care, gotta make a paycheck. I mean, that's pretty much what she does. Fucking Ada enabling all of the apocalyptic shit that goes on in these games.
It's about people and things that he can manipulate for his own ends. So useful. Disposed of.
Disposed of how, though? I mean... Oh boy, well... Disposed of like that... by hunters. Hold on. I want to imagine that was a checkpoint, that cutscene that we used, so... No, it wasn't. Boy.
I need to get out of here.
Well, we're gonna be skipping it next time we get there, I guess. Dear oh dear.
This wound's getting worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse. With fucking inability to get headshots on the scooters, even though we really shouldn't have that problem. Or eye shots in this case. Oh fuck it, it's submachine gun time again. So we're gonna have a spooter and then a hunter right behind us. Ari Survivor? Oh, it might be Ari Survivor, alright. It would have a certain resonance with the games I'm playing right now. I actually don't know if these Ada stages have any checkpoints. They might just be sadistic enough to not have included any. Okay, there's gonna be a whole bunch of hunters down here, so... So, gotta not lose my grip on the submachine gun. That and I want that, thank you very much, alright. I could use more health, but...
I should be here by now. We were supposed to meet in that hotel. This is the place.
The Apple Inn. The recycled map from Resident Evil Survivor Inn. Shit. Okay, I thought I was gonna be able to make that in time. But I guess that shows what I know. Same for that one. Right, it might be time to... Oh my god, I think there's just zombies on the left here now. And then we should be good for... Well, not good for, but I mean, probably better idea to use machine gun or shotgun for the rest of these. Pretty sure the shotgun is probably the best option for taking care of these hunters. I think I'm actually gonna wanna save my, what do you call it, my machine gun ammo. It's fucking spy music that plays here. Just wanna listen to it and then I'll skip.
He lost his will.
There. I certainly don't need dialogue.
He only cares about people and things that he can manipulate for his own ends. I'm still useful to him, but I know the day I stop being useful is the day I'm disposed of. He will make it back.
Alright.
Have to.
I think I just wasted a fucking machine gun round or shotgun round by destroying that plant with it. Oh, hello, file. Alright, let's not immediately die this time, hopefully. Is this a checkpoint? Did I die right before the checkpoint? No, it's just a scene, alright. Well, I don't know, maybe the burst handgun is actually just a regular handgun with the burst modification that you can get for some of these games. And she just has it turned on all the time, because that's not wasteful. Well, I mean, it doesn't fucking matter when you have infinite ammo, but...
This city needs to fix its streets. Now I can use my new toy.
Oh boy. Okay, let's use. I don't know how she can tell that that's gonna be sturdy enough to not fucking collapse when she does that, but... Oh well, spy movies. I'm gonna leave that alone actually, that barrel. I might actually have to use it in a second. Oh boy. Oh man. Apparently even with fucking repeated burst headshots you can't interrupt shit with the gun. I'm pretty sure these guys were closer. The last time we looked this way. Right. Oh, this might be bad. I really want to know is how the fuck am I not getting headshots or even like the critical headshots or even staggering these guys. How many times I'm repeatedly shooting them in the head, you know? So. Okay, I thought I threw a grenade there. I will do that now. And that still didn't destroy all of them, alright. It might be time to switch to shoot gun again. If there's gonna be more of these guys in here. Oh, there's a good amount of ammo. Throw this shotgun around here, I guess. And grenade launcher. Boy, and I really don't want to die at this point. You know, that'd be cool. Come on. Come on.
I'm in a hurry.
Also not confident enough in my gun skills right now to fucking... Well, I'm gonna try it, I guess. For a second, just fucking spam it. I don't really care. I don't need headshots in this level. Okay, then we need to go that way. Okay, is this the checkpoint? Okay, finally. So we don't have to be paranoid about death as much anymore, but not for that purpose, or for that reason. Okay, there you go. It came right at the right time. Time to give the burst handgun a try again. You would think the fucking burst handgun would be better just because of the improved firepower, or just the sheer amount of bullets that it apparently multiplies your firepower by, but apparently that does not apply at all. Apparently there's no spray capability at all. Kinda stinks. I'm just extremely hesitant to use it now. Seems like a regular handgun would have been a better option. Alright, I would like to get that first aid spray, thank you very much, alright. Close, right. Actually, I don't know, I thought there were two parts to the Death Star scenario, but I think we're coming up in what I thought was the second part. If this is what I think it is, then oh boy. This is the part that I don't remember with any kind of funness, because oh boy. There is only one Death Star scenario, isn't there? Why does it say one, then? Oh wait, no, never mind. I was thinking of the wrong thing. No, here is... Mr. X, maybe, or somebody else. This might actually be one of the Tyrants from call it, from Outbreak. I don't know about predictability, especially considering how fucking we're getting destroyed by him. Yes, maybe. Okay, no, we do get more ammo for this gun, because we kinda need it to. And to avoid his bullshit. I get the feeling this might actually be one of the Tyrants from Outbreak, and not Mr. X. It wouldn't really make sense if it were Mr. X. Considering how in Resident Evil 2 Vanilla you actually see him completely being destroyed. Okay, we're out of ammo for that, but we still have the grenade launcher. Which finishes the job. There we go. And we're not done somehow. That's surprising.
Can't you leave a girl alone?
Okay, this might actually be the only scenario. I was not aware that all of this shit was crammed into the one level. I do vaguely remember it.
I need to get higher. Maybe from there.
Right, let's do it. So once we're here, I don't remember exactly how this works, but I do remember it being very annoying.
I just need to hit that container.
Why do we need to hit the container? Hold on. No, I'm pretty sure that... Oh, fuck, what?
I'm sorry, I don't have to. Try again.
I do remember the fucking try again thing, though. I guess that's ingrained into my memory. Hello? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna try again to hit that box. See, that's kind of weird, because in order to not make this a one-time only thing, the way this works is... oh, for fuck's sake.
Try again.
There are gonna be 2 more zombies behind me, aren't there? Yeah. So this is gonna be fun. Trying to get this. I think the helicopter box has something else in it, but that's also related to... Where is it? Come on. That's related to, like, the original plot nonsense they made up for this game. Oh. Okay. How many of these guys are there? I'm surprised I managed to get all of them there, but come on. I'm spamming the A button. There we go. I think that's it. I remember that taking a lot longer the first time I did this.
You can have it.
Okay. Just keeps her heal.
You think I'm reckless, don't you?
Nope, it's this guy again.
You stole a computer core from your own company. I wouldn't exactly call that stable.
The people who go down in history as its heroes are never stable. Inside UMF-013 is all of the research data.
Now apparently the helicopter box is that computer.
Then, Umbrella will rise from the ashes.
Computer that had like all the Tyrant data that Wesker was trying to get in the post-game of Resident Evil 1 according to this game. After he wakes up.
I survived the fate of Raccoon City thanks to Wesker's warning. Of course, I knew the only reason my life was spared was because I had the G-Virus tissue fragment. But I would settle things in time. We were both used to being backstabbed and manipulated. I had a feeling our partnership would last a little while longer.
Yeah, then she ends up outliving him. Wouldn't you know it? 10, that was a B rank, I guess. somehow got an S for enemy hits. Grenade launcher HP, Ada Wong profile, Resident Evil 2 digest. Okay, because people can also get caught up in that in this game. Chapter 1 of 1. Why even bother naming it Chapter 1 if there's only one? But that's almost everything in Raccoon's destruction. There is one more scenario that shows up here, but you can't actually get that until you clear every other scenario at least once. So we won't be getting there for a while. We can look at the Ada Wong profile though. Tells Leon that she has come to Raccoon City looking for her lover, but this is only, well, that's not entirely untrue. I mean, she was getting information from that guy in the Arclay laboratory basement thing. But he was already dead by that point, so she's actually a spy who has come to retrieve a sample of the G-Virus. She's a real pro, calm and collected. Cold and mysterious, but can show a feminine side from time to time. I guess that's what you would call that. Who is the real Ada Wong? Nobody knows. And because of how she's written, I don't think anyone will ever know. Resident Evil 2 Digest 2, let's see. Claire ran into Annette, an Umbrella researcher, and Sherry's mother. I don't mean we know all this, because I already played Resident Evil 2 on stream. He injected himself with an experimental virus called the G-Virus. Sparked the battle for control of the new G-Virus between William and Umbrella. Leon was attacked by a tyrant. Leapt into danger and saved Ada from certain death. But wait, what? Well, that's not quite how it happened. Like, he protected Ada twice, I think. He protected her from Annette, which is when he got shot, and fucking Ada bandaged him and put the bandages over his uniform, and then near the end when Mr. X's power limiter gets burned off, that's the other time. Spy sent in to steal the G-Virus. Reveal the truth. I don't think she actually did reveal the truth though, I mean, not in both scenarios. There was one moment when that happened. I don't think that's a canon scenario, funnily enough. Claire was still with Annette, and G had appeared suddenly in front of the pair, cutting Annette down. The G-Virus vaccine. And, well, I think we already know that all of this happens, because you know this well after that. But now go and find the version of Resident Evil 2 that they ported over to the GameCube, I guess, to find out. Because that was a thing that existed, but I think this is gonna be Umbrella Chronicles for now. But because that's like, I think that's all of the events that it shows that actually happen in Raccoon City during the outbreak. That's... Wait. There we go, that's the last of them. Because you got your first half of Resident Evil 3, you got your Resident Evil 2, you got your second half of Resident Evil 3. And then you got the bonus scenarios in this, well, the one bonus scenario with Ada where she gets out of the city. Which is the only time in the series that they show how she did that, I guess. But there was something else that happened at more or less the same time. That I will be getting to in just a second, actually. I think I'm gonna take another very quick, let's say 5-minute break. Because I got the Call of Nature going, so excuse me for a couple minutes. Hold on, gotta get this to play again.